Content is the foundation of everything your AI agent does. If it's outdated, confusing, or incomplete, your AI agent will struggle. In this lesson, we'll look at how to avoid some common content pitfalls, how to assess its readiness, and how to apply some simple best practices that will give your AI agent the solid foundation that it needs. So let's start with some common content pitfalls. The first is assuming that your existing content is good enough. Even if it's working for customers and your human agents, it doesn't mean that it's AI ready. AI needs content that is structured, current, and specific, not vague or bloated. Next, dense, unstructured content that is difficult to skim. If you have big blocks of text, missing headings, or inconsistent formatting, this can trip up both humans and AI. But without this structure, your AI agent might deliver incomplete or off-topic answers. Lastly then, inconsistencies and conflicting content. If your help articles haven't been reviewed recently, they might contradict each other or contain obsolete information. Now, these issues lead to poor answers, more escalations, and can damage trust with your customers. But the good news is that they're all fixable. But don't just jump into rewriting everything just yet. The first step is a practical review. You've got to look at your existing content and ask yourself, how well does this serve both our customers and our AI agent? Your review is going to have 3 phases. First, you're going to audit your current content, then prioritize what to fix, and then apply some best practices. So let's start with the audit. Firstly, is it accurate and up to date? You'll need to remove or flag anything that's out of date or no longer relevant. Then, does it cover real customer questions? Cross-reference your top queries. Are there any common topics missing? Then, is the language clear and direct? You'll want to avoid jargon or complex phrasing. Then, is it easy to scan and understand? Use headers, bullet points, and short paragraphs. Long blocks of text can be tricky for both AI and humans to read. Then, are there any duplicates or inconsistencies? Overlapping articles or conflicting information can lead to inconsistent results. And does it use any multimedia without context? Meaning that if you've included screenshots or videos in your help content, then add some text that explains that content in detail. And once you've run your audit, you'll have a sense of what's ready to go, what needs a little editing, and what's missing entirely. This will help you prioritize what to focus on. First, prioritize high volume and high impact questions. These are the ones that drive the most support requests or cause the most confusion if answered poorly. Don't try to fix everything all at once. You can start small, fix what matters, and then improve steadily from there. It is really tempting to want to be perfect and have everything perfectly ready before launch. But trying to update your entire help center or knowledge base in one go is a fast track to burnout and delays with your launch. That's why a phased rollout can help you get started more quickly because you're focusing on specific topics. So you can get live sooner, get value immediately, and improve the content based on usage. Now, let's look at some best practices for your content. Based on hundreds of real-world deployments, here are the principles that make the biggest difference for your content. The first thing is to simplify your language. Be clear, precise, and unambiguous. Overly technical content can lead to poor answers. And you should use a scannable structure. Headers, lists, and bullet points, and stick to one key idea per section. This makes it much easier for AI and humans to read. And remember to restate your questions in the content. So outline the questions or state the problem, then answer in full sentences. And when it comes to numbers and rules, be explicit. For example, if your delivery period is 3 days long, just say so. Talk in totals, or at least provide your AI agent with multiple examples so that it can calculate the right result for the customer. Another thing is to avoid duplication. AI agents perform best when they have a single source of truth. So consolidate overlapping content so that it will know for sure it's on the right track. When you invest the time to get your content AI ready, your AI agent will perform better, your customers get faster help, and your team will save time from day one.